Welcome to Weekends in My Garage. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2025 Acura Integra with the A-Spec and technology package built in. This is an important video because my daughter is 17 years old. She just got her license. We're real proud of her. And we're looking at this car as a potential first car for her as she goes into senior year and college is coming around the corner. So let's jump into it. Before I jump into this, I want to thank Acura of Laurel for giving me an opportunity to take a look at this Acura Integra A-Spec with technology package. This is in a lunar silver with black ebony leather interior. Let's take a little walk around. Has a black integrated spoiler, which we like. We have a moon sunroof. This comes with 18-inch rims and tires, LEDs, fog lights, daytime running lights. I like the dark gray or sort of graphite gray metallic paint on the rims. These are 235/40R 18-inch tires from Continental. Like I said, this is a car I'm looking to potentially purchase for my daughter. She is a big fan of Acuras. She likes dark rims. She also wants something that's sporty, and this is a sporty vehicle. The Integra has a hatchback. All right, so let's jump into the interior. And here is the driver's door. As you can see here, we have soft touch material here for the armrest. We have silver accents here, and it does have the ELS Studio 3D system, magnificent system with 16 speakers and a huge subwoofer in the trunk. Silver here, silver accents on the switchgear to operate the mirrors and doors. Auto up down for the driver and front passenger. We have two presets for the driver. So let's jump in. All right, let's start this car up. All right. Digital instrumentation cluster. And turn down the AC just a little bit. And here, this is what I do like. The vents and how you can adjust the vents. This is pretty cool. Steering wheel's pretty standard stuff. Operating the telephone, audio, entertainment system. Over here, you got your cruise control as well. And I like it has a little A-Spec right here on the steering wheel. Adding a little sporty touch to it. And as we go to the navigation system, I have my Android Auto set up. This is Android Auto as well as CarPlay. And carrying over from where we've seen earlier, really nice vents, and we like the joystick action to adjust the direction of the airflow from the vents. And then we have the climate control settings, and these are heated front seats, so the driver and passenger have heated seats, not cooled seats, only heated seats. Below we have a wireless contact pad for charging your cell phone. You have USB-C, USB-A, and your standard cigarette lighter charger with a maximum of 12 volts, 180 watts. And below you have individual driving controls, as well as you have your standard automatic transmission, two cup holders, and a glove, sort of a small center console. Center console compartment area does not have a USB-C, nor does it have any lighting. I go over to the passenger side, but as I go across the passenger side, it has sort of this metallic uh, material here, sort of a dark graphite to match the rims. Uh, Plastic, sort of soft touch as well on the dashboard. And then, I don't know if you can see, but it has heads-up display, which we really, really appreciate. And here we have a standard mirror. I don't know if this is, nope, this is just standard mirror. This is not an e-mirror. And above we have a moonroof. And there are speakers all around. Here are speakers here, speakers here, speakers right here as well. And mentioned earlier, the DLS Studio 3D system, speakers on the doors. And let's take a look at the passenger seat. So this here is a leather with faux leather with the Alcantara strip down the center. Adds a little bit of sportiness and a nice soft touch feel, I must say. Very, very nice. I think this will be great for my daughter. Let me open the glove box. Pretty standard glove box. All right, let's jump into the rear. All right, looking at the rear passenger door, speakers continuing. You have a small area here for cup holder, and then you have two cup holders here, USB-Cs in the rear, leather all the way around. Ah, pretty good knee room here. I'm 6 feet tall. Look at the headroom. Decent headroom for someone 6 feet tall. Pretty good space in this compact, sporty sedan. This is going to be great for my daughter. All right, let's go to the trunk. But I want to also mention that this is a hatchback and it has a 60/40 fold down rear seats. So let's take a look. So you have here some really good space. The width from here to here is 40 inches. The depth from here to the back of the rear seats is 38 inches. 30 inches from here to here and 40 from here to here. LED lights, more speakers, as well as the subwoofer here. Really good sizable space. I like this little area here below. And then you have hooks to tie down things. Yep, this is a pretty good sizable area to work from if you're looking for a nice, compact, sporty sedan in this price range. So let me drop down the rear seats. As you can see, it's pretty sizable. Let's take a look at the length. So back of the first row all the way to here is approximately 68 inches. As mentioned earlier, the width is 40 inches, so you've got 60 inches of depth with the second row down and 40 inches of width. Pretty sizable cargo area for this particular type of sedan in this class. All right, let's take a look at the engine. So we have a 200 horsepower 1.5 liter VTEC turbocharged engine. You can't beat the efficiency of Honda, Acura when they build four-cylinder engines. They're going to be efficient, they're going to be powerful, they're going to be good on gas mileage. And this particular spec has the CVT, not the 6-speed manual. The CVT, continuous valve, continuous variable transmission. That means as you're accelerating, it kind of shifts like you need to shift to keep a smooth ride, smooth response, as well as good gas mileage. And speaking of gas mileage, this gets 32 miles per gallon in the city and 36 on the highway. All right, let's take this Acura Integra A-Spec with technology package for a quick test drive. So just want to show you real quick the key fob. As you can see, it has engine hold for you to do the remote start, and you can remote obviously open up the rear hatch, and you have hold this here, so your panic button just in case something happens. All right, so let's get going. Got my GPS set up, Android Auto set up, and let's get going. Remember, this has a CVT transmission. It does have paddle shifting if you so choose to want to go a little bit more aggressive with your shifting capabilities. All right, let me take this Acura Integra A-Spec with technology package on the highway here for a short bit and see what kind of speed we can get up to, as well as see how this thing performs. One thing I do notice, which I appreciate, is the steering wheel feels nice, smooth, and tight. Suspension feels good as well. I have it in, from a dynamic mode perspective, I have it in normal. So let's see if we can get it into sport after I merge onto traffic. All right. Blind spot warning is working. And let's see what we got here. It feels good on the highway. It feels really planted. I like this. I think my daughter will like this as well. I do like the hood line is low for visibility. I like how the heads-up display gives you the obviously miles per hour, but also indicates information that's on the on your Android Auto or your CarPlay. So here it's telling me I got to get off in 1.2 miles. It's also noting that on the heads-up display as well, which is pretty cool. All right. From a dynamic mode perspective, we're in normal. Going at the speed limit, things are nice and smooth. I'm going to change to sport mode. I do feel a difference in the acceleration. As I mash down the pedal, the car pulls. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Suspension, it tightened up just a little bit in sport mode, but that's fine. It still feels good. I hear it revving. There we go. Nice. Feels good. Feels good. I take it back down to normal. We also have comfort mode. Let's see what comfort mode looks like. Feels like. As you can see, as you change the various different dynamic modes, shows on the screen here. And the speedometer also changes colors as well. In comfort mode, it feels a little bit softer ride, lighter steering. Yeah, I think my daughter will like this. Definitely, I think she will like this. The only thing that I have a little bit of concern about for her is the rear window for the. This is a hatchback, so the rear window has a severe rake in the back in terms of the angle, and so looking in the rear view mirror here, back, the window is kind of small, much smaller than what she's used to because she's been driving a sedan. As she's been learning how to drive, so that may be a little bit of adjustment for her, but I think she'll be fine. One thing I do like is the side mirrors are tall, meaning you get a good view of what is in the side, up and down on both sides, and it's purely because of the shape of the side mirrors, which I like. So it has lane keep assist. It has all the latest safety features that you would expect in a car. 2025 compact sport sedan. It's a pretty good price point for what you're getting. You're getting this Acura Honda reliability. You're getting a nice sporty style to it as well. And it's a bulletproof car. It's been around for a number of years. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Braking is right on point. Acceleration is solid for a turbocharged 200 horsepower engine. Bringing it into the dealership. So in closing, I want to thank Acura of Laurel again, as well as Ronald Diaz, more specifically, who assisted me in selecting this vehicle for this test drive. This is the car for my daughter, I must say. It strikes the right balance of what we're looking for and what she's looking for in terms of being sporty, stylish, has the safety features, it's quick, and most importantly, it has the reliability, being a Honda and an Acura. So this is probably the car we're going to get for her. So if you're in the Washington, D.C. area and you're looking for a car like this, go check out Acura of Laurel. In the meantime, check out future videos from Weekends in My Garage. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Have a great rest of the week and weekend.